Are you tired of spending your hard-earned money on EA's crappy packs to have nothing to show for it? Put your money to better use and check out my sponsor, Coinbank UT. They're cheap, fast, and the most reliable coin distributor on the internet. And you can use my code Bkindel for 15% off your order. So, if yesterday's Packers game's any indication of how the season is gonna go whenever the Packers play bad, I learned two things. One, my mental health and depression is going to be terrible for the rest of the year if we lose. Two, I need to stay the hell off Twitter whenever the Packers play bad, because some of y'all have some wild opinions. I legit saw probably some of the dumbest and worst takes that I have ever seen on Twitter. And Skip Bayless is on Twitter. That's how bad they were. I thought it'd be funny to go through some of the worst, funniest, and just best overall comments from yesterday's Packers-Buccaneers game. Settle in, because this is just going to piss me off going through this. First one, we got our boy Hedgie right here saying, so Bkindel, Packers were the imposter, and Hedgie's just a freaking troll. That's who Hedgie is. That's his personality. He's kind of a dick, but we love him anyways, alright? Then we got linebacker spreader. This seems like a guy that would run stretch 50 times in Madden. Just saying hashtag frogs. What? Bro, we're sitting here at 4-1. We just got dicked down in one game, and we're all of a sudden frauds? Yet homie is sitting over here with Fat Yoshi as his profile pic. That even think, what the fuck is this? Bro, don't disrespect Yoshi like that. And then I saw legit, this is legit the worst comment I have seen in the history, bro. This guy says, Computer Cowboy, what the hell kind of name is that? Rodgers really turns into a pumpkin against any team with the resemblance of a pass rush. See, San Francisco and LAC last year. Yeah, because those are the only teams with a pass rush Aaron Rodgers has ever played. Makes one wonder what his career would have looked like without the Packers having a dominant offensive line for the better part of past 10 seasons. Okay, the Packers have had a good O-line for maybe half of that. And that's not even the worst part. This moron goes on to say, he is Jared Goff. Bro, do they legit pay people to be this stupid? He just compared Aaron Rodgers to Jared Goff. Jared Goff can't throw more than 10 yards, and yet Aaron Rodgers sitting here at 4-1 after one game. All of a sudden, his whole career's derailed to the likes of Jared Goff. And this dude's verified. Bro, I swear, they will give anyone a verification code if you got an opinion. Alright, I'm getting pissed off. I need to lighten my mood up. This one was actually kind of funny. Aaron Rodgers gets the snap.
And nobody's blocking.
It's funny because it's true. And then you got that Vikings fan. First off, he's a Vikings fan, so his misery's alright worse than mine. Literally live tweeting the game. Just bashing on Rodgers. Just aimlessly, bro. Like, the Vikings are so irrelevant right now that he relies single-handedly on just bashing Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers is washed. The Packers are wasted Aaron Rodgers' prime. I guess we can't beat Brady. Poke my eyes out. Alright, that one's kind of true. Like, fuck Brady. Fucking Adama Katsu. Fuck that guy. And then he goes on to tweet, the skull horn has got to be one of the most annoying sounds in sports. That's a fact. Maybe stop them for good plays. And you know me, being the dick that I am, quote tweets it. They're 1-5. Don't think there's many good plays to be celebrated. Facts. Go like that so I can blow up on Twitter. Y'all remember when I talked at the beginning of the video that they even let Skip Bayless have an opinion on Twitter? This dude's just going off, bro. I don't even want to read all these. These are terrible. Breaking news. The greatest thrower of football ever just threw pick six. Maybe he got a little too cocky. Doug, it was his third of his career. Brady has thrown as many pick sixes this year as Rodgers has in his career. Nearly a third first half INT for the greatest of the thrower of a football ever. Dude, Rodgers lives rent-free in this guy's head, man. This one, I just thought it was kind of weird. How great was that deep throw by Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., the 43-year-old nude arm? Doug, why the hell do you know his full entire name? Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. And it's not even your favorite team. The only player I will say that I know their middle name that does not play for my favorite team is Kobe Bryant. Everybody knows that. Does anybody know Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., 43-year-old noodle arm? No, but you know who does? Skip Bayless. Alright, we got Ethan here. He might be up there with contestant of the dumbest tweet that I have seen. First off, he's a Giants fan. Attention all Packers fans. Your team isn't good. We're sitting here at 4-1. Giants over here sitting at what, 1-5, 1-4? They're trash. Aaron Rodgers is washed. Aaron Rodgers legit was one of the front runners for MVP before last week's game, and he still should be up there at least number 2. You played 4 bad opponents only to get exposed by the real GOAT. First off, let's compare Brady and Rodgers' stats here. So before yesterday's shit show of a performance, Aaron Rodgers was out here slinging rocks for over 1,200 yards. He had 0 interceptions and 13 touchdowns on 70.5% completion percentage. And let me tell you, Devontae Adams has played a game and a half this year before yesterday. Allen Lazard has been out. This dude's literally rocking with practice squad wide receivers. Now let's take a look at Thomas Edward Blake Jr. Brady. I don't fucking know his name. I don't care as much as Skip, bro. So, Brady has played one more game than Aaron Rodgers has, and he only had 120 yards more than he does, 1 less touchdowns, 4 more interceptions, and 6 less completion percentage. So we're gonna base one game off what Aaron Rodgers was destroying Brady in just about every single stat? I mean, yo, wild. Second, the Packers have played 4 teams that people look at as not very good. Except, you know, one of the Super Bowl favorites in the Saints. 2 teams that we have always struggled with, and the Lions and the Falcons. And the Vikings, who are just having an off year, but still have a good defense. You're currently behind in the division to the Bears, because they've played one more game and they have lucked out of every single game. Packers and Rodgers have a bad half after 4 games of playing well Twitter. Bro, Packers Twitter's legit the worst. These fraud-ass Packers allowed 31 unanswered boy I wish we could play the game. You had your chance to play the Packers, and you know what? The Packers dicked on you. Freaking fraud-ass Packers, we didn't have Tay. You didn't have Michael Thomas. We didn't have Tay. Allen Lazard, I'm pretty sure, got hurt that game. And Aaron Rodgers in that game had 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, and about a 125 QB rating. They were literally only in that game because Alvin Kamara went off. Packers led by a fraud dude. Cam Newton literally shit the bed today. Every time Rodgers has a bad game, Twitter will call him out for being overrated. The Packers are fraud. Worst 13-3 team of all time. Oh, I can never win. Look at them fraud-ass Packers. Wow. Original. Alright, we are finishing this video with the worst comment of the day. Final 10-38. Thank God we got out of there. Ya boy Tuck. Poverty Packers. Well, first off, there's a salary cap in football. Believe it or not, so every team can spend the same amount of money. Your team is such a fraud compared to Minnesota, and Rodgers is washed. What? Aaron Rodgers in week 1 versus Minnesota. 32 for 44, 72.73 completion percent, 364 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a 127.5 rating. Final score of that game, 43-34. Only reason it was that close is because we were up by like 28 and just started playing prevent defense. Also would like to note, Packers are 4-1. Vikings are 1-5 and just lost to the winless Falcons. What goes through your mind when you say this shit? Your team will never succeed in the years to come. Except last year when we made the NFC Championship game. A couple years before that where we won division. Oh yeah, and like 7 of the past 10 years when we won the division. And meanwhile, Minnesota is still waiting for Super Bowl numero uno. Packers fans, your team is a fraud. Your QB is a weirdo, and you have nothing to look forward to this week except the arrival of that new set of $9.99 dentures you ordered off Amazon Prime. Who the fuck says that? What the fuck? $9.99 pair of dentures you order on Amazon Prime. First off, how do you know that a pair of dentures costs $10, bro? Who has this much time in the day to go on the Packers team page and comment this for people to see? And what do you know? No likes, because it's a stupid comment, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, boys, I need to stop before I keep finding some more stupid stuff, but this is great. This is great, man. Some of y'all, like I said, when the Packers play bad, have the worst opinions in sports. Packers are 4-1. They still play the Bears twice. Easy schedule coming up. 3 of their next 4 games should be automatic wins. Texans, Vikings, tough game versus 49ers, and then the Jaguars. So right there, 3 wins at the very least, maybe a 4th if we play good versus 49ers. We are 4-1. We are still one of the top teams in the NFC, and we control the NFC North. Packers are going to be fine. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and in the comment section, let me know if you want me to do more of these takes and kind of go through tweets after every single Packer game. I don't know if my mental health can take it, especially if the Packers play bad, but it sounds fun. Drop a like, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.